one thing you should never do if you want to get into phenomenal shape, and that is to think that you should be further ahead than you actually are. So this is like super self-entitled, and people who think they should be further ahead than they actually are, this usually tells me one thing: they're not being honest with themselves. Alright, what do I mean by that? It means they're not being honest with their, their habits, their lifestyle, their nutrition, their training. They're not being honest with the logging of it, with the tracking of it, with tracking those key metrics that we need if we're going to get a phenomenal result. Okay, so if you get someone complaining, saying, I thought I would have achieved this by this time frame, it's like, okay, let's have a look at your habits under the microscope. All right, you actually missed, 1/3 of your workouts for 8 weeks in a row. You actually didn't track your calories for 3 out of 7 days consistently, didn't track the calories over the weekend, didn't account for what was actually happening. Your steps were subpar, your sleep was subpar. When you actually zoom in and look at this person's habits under the microscope, you can see person's half-arsing it, but they expect the result. It's fucking dumb, man. It's actually so stupid. Like, how can you expect to get to the destination if you're not actually willing to go on the journey? You're not actually willing to do the work and be fucking honest with yourself. Honesty is your best friend when it comes to getting in shape. Alright, I always say to my clients, track the good, track the bad, track the ugly. Just be honest with yourself, because that's how we learn. That's how we actually learn what we need to change in our lifestyle to actually achieve the results that we want. But if you're not being honest with your logging, you're never going to have a fucking clue what you actually need to change. And then you're just going to complain and be that victim who says, why am I not here by now? I've done all this work. You've done fuck all. If you're not tracking, you're not measuring, you're not managing these metrics, you have absolutely no idea what you need to do or what you need to change. You're just taking a fucking stab in the dark. It's dumb. It's dumb. Like, if someone's given you all the information and told you to do X, Y, and Z and you're still not doing it, that's dumb. If you actually don't know the information, that's not dumb. You just don't know the information yet. But if you actually have the information and you're not implementing it, and you're still saying, I should be here, I should have achieved X, that's fucking dumb. So don't get me wrong, like, if you actually don't know what to do and you've not been provided with the tools and the information, that's completely fine. That's something you can learn very, very easily, get the support and accountability and help with very, very easily. But if you've got all of that and you're still saying, I should have done this, like, look at yourself in the mirror, be honest with yourself. Yeah, honesty is where it's at, guys. That is what is going to get you into incredible shape at the end of the day. All the strategies are there. You fucking know the strategies. You lift, you do cardio, you stick to your nutrition, you get good sleep. Everyone knows this shit, but no one is being honest with themselves. When I say no one, a fucking large percentage of this fucking population, I can tell you, are not being honest with yourself. I live in Paisley, and yeah, you just have to look around. You can tell a lot of people are not being honest with themselves when it comes to their health. But that's a fucking story for another day. Anyway guys, love you and leave you. Bye.